Yeah, I am muted. Whoops, my bad. My bad there. Sorry about that. What I meant to say is I see Scooties here, so I'm gonna let's do that. Hang on, let me see something. Yeah, I was muted. My bad. My bad. Alright, so this will be the starting seed for y'all. It's gonna be A2512C. Yeah. Not exactly sure what happened to Scooty's capture here, but I can see that some pretty good 29 plays going on. Hang on. What? What's it doing? Right, Scuti does have in the seed A2512C. Bendy also has it in as well. Alright, both players ready here for game number one. Let's get them going here. Bendy versus Blue Scuti in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So on the left here we have Bendy, currently 1-0 in the division. So definitely going to be looking to get another win here, play in the playoffs. Beat Vance in a sweep here. Meanwhile, Scuti here, only 0-1 in the division. Lost Alex in a sweep, so going to be looking to win here. Get us points in the league, get himself in the playoffs. Right, kind of a high build here for Scuti, but we'll be able to knock it down with the Tetris. Alright, Bendy here, gonna take down the board with this triple. 97k here for Bendy, 74 for Scuti. Now up to 97k, so both players, when the lines are tied up, are about even. These are your higher pool tier opponents here. Bendy currently pool 2 and Scuti was pulled as the pool 1 player in this division. That capture goes hard. Yeah, I'm saying this is a very interesting capture. I'm not exactly sure. Nice center of the board vids here for Scuti. Bendy up 211 to Scuti's 162. I'm not sure exactly what's happening here for Scuti, but it's resulting in a very dark capture. I think I remember something similar to this during last season for a couple of the matches, most notably against when he played Dewey in the prelims. Ben here setting up on row 2, looking for a quick bar. Gets the bar and the Tetris. What's going on, Zempro? What you up to, bro? Alright, Ben here still playing with this row 2. May try to go for column 8. And yeah, it's gonna do just that here. Looking for the pieces. And we'll be able to get that Tetris, although a couple of lines of garbage here for Bendy to clean up. 293 here for Bendy, 305 here for Scuti. T-spin setup for Bendy. This would clean up the stack quite a bit, but gets a very inopportune square. You need a lobotomy. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I'm alright. I've been chilling here for the most part. Nice skim there for Scuti to clean up the stack. Kind of a nice roof burn setup. Scuti, you're getting up a little high. He's got to be able to lower down the stack with that bar. Meanwhile, Bendy here, high right side and a very low left side. He's going to need to fill in that left side with some pieces. Alright, so far, so good. Alright, board is now clean and can score. Alright, gets the Tetris here. 335 here for Bendy. 383 here for Scuti. So Scuti up now, up about Tetris and a half. Both players looking for around, I would say, a high 500 trans going into 19, maybe 600 here for Scuti. But yeah, for the most part, I'm doing alright. Chilling with 14 viewers, even though you've had 3 of the best Tetris players in the world on the screen. And Scuti, that's so true. That's so true. Yeah, Scuti, he's just your average one-of-the-mill player here. Oh, a little bit of a dangerous setup here, but Bendy will be able to fix that stack with a series of tucks. 429 here for Bendy, 461 here for Scuti, who's experiencing his own slowdown. Is Das, that's why it's low? No, it's probably because it's a personal channel and not like a main channel. It's mostly just not being a main channel, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. Both players here approaching transition here fairly soon. 512 here for Scuti, 498 here for Bendy. So Bendy here is still looking for that mid to high 500 trans going into 19. High board here. Can still dig this out. 8 lines left to transition. Scuti's up kind of high as well, although has a slightly healthier board and will transition here at 561. Bendy here gonna clean up the board and transition in at 530. So let's see how both players approach this in 19. Oh, Bendy up very high, wants a bar, wants it now, gets a nice quick tap of the bar and the Tetris. Gets another quick bar to lower down the stack. 585 here for Bendy, 615 here for Scuti. So Scuti up, currently up about 1.5 Tetris. Gets another one up to 643. Boards are looking fairly clean here for both players. Just waiting out the pieces. Nice quick tap of the L piece for Bendy. And we'll get a Tetris. Oh, misdrop of the T piece there for Scuti. So we'll slow him down just a little bit. Bendy here in his own couple of burn setups as well. Oh, hanging that C piece there for Scuti. This is looking very dangerous. It gets a T all the way to the left. 679 here for Scuti, 672 here for Bendy. Oh, gets quick tap with a T of the bar. Okay, Bendy gets the bar all the way over. The board is looking a lot nicer now. 734 here for Bendy. And it looks like Scuti will survive this dig. 722 here for Scuti. And is actually only down by about a Tetris and a half. Seems like Bendy was not able to take too much of an advantage there. Scuti's very dangerous dig. Both players here on traditional max out pace. 786 here for Scuti. 831 here for Bendy, down to 863. Probably looking for around a mid-max going into 29. Scuti are probably looking for around the same thing, maybe a little lower. Wants a bar and wants it now. It's up super high. Actually, both players are. And it looks like they're both going to top out here. Yeah, Bendy's going to be done at 866 and Scuti is done at 822. But Bendy holds the edge and wins game number 1. GG's. Yeah, I was dancing on the knife's edge there for both players. We're going to increment the seeds there. But the next seed will be B3. Yeah, that was a crazy game there. It doesn't get no closer than that. Alright, Scuti has in the seed and is ready. Alright, both players are ready here for game number 2. So without further ado, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Da, 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 da. Yeah, but CTM is an established channel, so it just makes sense. And I'm kind of just a solo streamer, and I don't stream that often to begin with. I'm kind of cool with whatever happens, like viewership wise, you know, just any eyes are cool. That's not really something I focus on too much. I kind of just look to support a thing for, you know, provide like a service to players, something to play in, a cool like event for people to, you know, show their skills off, to have fun in. Scuti here, kind of a high right side to start. We'll be able to resolve it with a series of tucks, but kind of an inopportune square piece there. Will result in at least 2 burns here to solve this. 114 here for Bendy, 96k here for Scuti. Was Onpu on the mic? True. Has anyone ever heard Onpu like speak? Like actually though. Has anyone actually heard his voice? I swear, I've never heard him speak. I've never actually heard him speak. Alright, 183 here for Bendy. Very healthy start to the game. Scuti here at 141. Trying to look for a T to fix the stack on the left. It gets that T there. Now the board's looking a lot healthier. Alright, very nicely done for Scuti. Gets a nice spin of the J piece. A very inopportune Z piece will complicate the board a little bit and result in a few birds for Scuti. 169 for him. 207 here for Bendy, up very high, but gets a Tetris to lower down the stack. Oh, you VC during the match. Oh, okay. During his DM match. I didn't know that. Oh, okay. You joined CTM VC. Okay. Yeah, the thing is I don't usually join CTM VCs that often. Oh, kind of a phantom burn there for Scuti, and now is up very high. Needs something to that left side. Alright, he's getting pieces down. 220 here for Scuti, 280 here for Bendy. Now up to 300,000. This is really Bendy's opportunity to build up a very commanding lead. Oh, hang of that square piece there for Scuti. Now he's going to be done at 224. Bendy here at 304 will be good for game number 2. GG. Kind of an unfortunate hang there for Scuti. You forgot you would lose DAS on that? Aw, damn. Man. Damn, bro. Hey, it happens to the best of us, man. It happens. It happens to the best of us. Yeah, you got a wall charge. You gotta make sure to wall charge also when you adjust. You gotta hit it twice. You gotta double tap. Alright, both players have in the seed and are ready for game number 3, so let's get them going. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Both players here. Bendy up 2-0. Looking to end the set right here. Now with this next game, you know, Scuti looking to take another game and maybe start the seeds of a reverse sweep. Yeah, see, that's like the thing though, like Zempro and Onpu, like I don't join CTM VCs too much, so I would have never guessed. Wait, but like sometimes I will see you join VCs but be muted, so I'm just like, what? Oh, Scuti here playing a little bit of stand-up strats. Maybe just needs a little bit of blood flow in his legs. Yeah, just needs a little bit of blood flow in the legs, it looks like. Sometimes that helps out. Alright, 94k here for Bendy. Actually, 94k apiece for both players. It looks like both players are doing the same thing here. A little bit of the stand-up strats. Like 90% of the time, CT and VCs are super chaotic. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, honestly. I think most of it is I just don't know most of the I don't know most of the players that do that sort of thing, so I just don't really join because of that. It's not that I don't want to get to know them, but I just wouldn't know what to really talk to them about. Also, a lot of them are like children, like children, like 14 type children. All right, Bendy here, and a column 2 setup. It's waiting out the bar. You know, Scuti here with the Vits. Will need to burn out of the Vits setup. Bendy here will get that column 2 Tetris up to 190. You know, Scuti here at 191. Basically close game. Yeah, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know if I want to be in a VC with like 14-year-olds, like 14-year-olds. That kind of doesn't sound like the coolest thing in the world, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, nice burn setup there for Bendy. Gets the Tetris, and that actually cleans up the stack perfectly. That's a very nice setup there from Bendy. I did not see that at all. Oh, hanging the bar there in column 3 for Scuti. Bendy up now 305 to Scuti's 263. Scuti currently down by 2 Tetrises. No offense, Bendy. Well, I mean, yeah, Bendy's fine. Bendy's fine, but like, come on, man. Come on, man. And I'm sure those kids are fine as well. Like I'm sure they're not like annoying or anything. It's just not my demographic, you feel me? Yeah, nah, I'm sure you're fine. Some offense. Oh, what the fuck just happened to Scuti's capture? What is this? 359 here for Bendy. I have no idea what just happened here. For what the hell just happened? Just what happened here? What is this? Yeah, this might be a redo. I can't lie. I have no idea what happened here. Like your capture's been like killing itself the whole time, and now your game is also dead. Yeah, I'm gonna call this as a redo, so you can go ahead and top out. You can either top out or just you can either top out or finish out the game. But yeah, I'm gonna call this as a redo. Yeah, what even happened there, bruh? Yeah, no, I don't understand. I don't understand, bro. You could have like a Mr. like FPGA. Yeah, we're just gonna increment. We're just gonna increment. Um, you could have like a Mr. FPGA and then like a PC like CRT, bro. That's you can't get more reliable than that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't fuck with some of them children either. Yeah, I don't blame you, bro. Yeah, it's gonna be a yeah D5 512C. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You bought like 3 Nesses. Holy. Yeah, you might need an AVS at this point, bro. I ain't gonna lie, or something like that. You need something. You need something, bro. Because that's crazy. Sometimes you'll have like perfect capture, And then other times you'll just okay, both players are ready here for game number 3. Let's get them going here in, yeah, let's not delay. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, let's not delay. Let's not delay the players. Let's not like delay the players. Yeah, no, the ABS went out of stock. Really? Whenever I go onto the site, I usually see them in stock, but they're just like $209, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, I can't justify that, man. Cause it's not like I have like I don't have like a spare I don't have like a spare monitor, like low latency monitor, just laying around. It's like, bro, I cannot justify that. Especially like when the Mister just exists, and I could theoretically get that plus like a PC monitor and just have the same thing. And then that's like what, like a $150 or $60 setup. Alright, Scuti here. Gonna be able to get that Tetris. Still doing the standing up strats. 114 here, a piece for both players at the 20 line mark. Just get 8 NESs. That's crazy. I just have my standard NES and my Retron. Oh, Bendy here. Kind of a split burn setup here, and we'll get it. Scuti here. Looking for an L piece to clear this out. Gets a bar instead. Both players up very, very high. They really want this bar. Alright, Bendy gonna get the bar first, and Scuti gets the bar as well. Gets a quick 2 Tetrises there. 211 here for Bendy. Yeah, was definitely playing with fire there. Scuti here at 168 and a 191. So down by about 1 Tetris here when the lines are tied up. Yeah, no, I just have my Retron and my NES, and the only reason I have my Retron in place of my NES is because of PAL. I don't like playing the PAL hack. A little bit of drop frames here. What is going on? Alright, there we go. Okay, Scuti up a little high here, but we'll get the Tetris down to lower the stack with like an S piece to clear this out. Gets an L instead. Yeah, a little bit of stuttering here for Bendy. Alright, there we go. 285 for Bendy at 60 lines. 221 here for Scuti. Alright, there we go. Yeah, not exactly sure what was happening there, but it should be okay now. Alright, 301 here for Bendy, 268 for Scuti. Yeah, why do you have 8 NESs, Zemp? Like, do you just own all of them? All 3 streams buffered. Yeah, that was strange. I just randomly started dropping frames for no reason. Alright, 328 here for Bendy. 293 for Scuti. He's actually also behind in lines by about 10. So all this high up stacking for Bendy's really been advancing his line count. Both players probably looking for around a mid 500 trans going into 19. Scuti here really trying to get this column 9 set up. And the game is just not having it. Alright, finally gives him a bar. Oh, Bendy here. Kind of a dirty setup here. Can still dig out of this with like a quick bar to lower down the stack. And gets it. 425 here for Bendy. 370 for Scuti. It's for Boston, okay. I thought you just had them to have them, and I was just like, why do you have 8? It's the same thing with like Wallbent. He has like 9 CRTs, and like most of them are like RGB modded. Alright, Bendy here, 475, Scuti 398. I'm gonna actually do this for Scuti real quick. Alright, kind of a pause there for Scuti. Okay, he's fine. There. Both players are approaching transition fairly soon here. Only about a couple more lines here for Bendy. 520 for Bendy, 468 here for Scuti. And Bendy gonna transition here at 546. Meanwhile, Scuti here just looking to go in at another mid 500 as well. Ooh, okay, nice S spin there for Bendy. Gets the S piece over. Scuti gonna transition here at 524. Has a column 3 setup. Pieces are not showing. Still waiting out for this bar. Bendy here also waiting as well. 609 here for Bendy. 533 for Scuti. Alright, finally gets the bar there. Does Scuti. Was taking its sweet time. Bendy is now up about 100,000 points. Is also ahead in lines by about a level. Alright, Scuti here still maintaining this column 3 well here. 678 for Bendy, 622 here for Scuti. So slowly but surely catching up here. Maybe actually be ahead pace-wise. Right, Bendy up very high there. Has to cover the wall as the bar comes. Gets the Tetris. 743 for Bendy. 682 here for Scuti. Still rocking this column 3. Oh my god. Another Tetris here for Bendy, 773. And another Tetris for Scuti up to 718. Alright, slow down here for Bendy. You have 12 CRTs? Well, like, for event reasons, or you just have them? Because, like, those are two different things. Alright, Bendy here, up now. 819 to Scuti, 752. Still trying to maintain this column 3 this entire time in post. So Bendy here, currently up 80,000 points. Now 100,000 points with that Tetris. 887 here for Bendy. 789 for Scuti. So Scuti definitely technically still has the runway to catch up here. But now the board is looking very dicey here for Scuti. Oh my god. Alright, 936 here for Bendy. 863 here for Scuti. And 06 here for Scuti. 938 here for Bendy. Trying to get 2 more Tetrises. Gets 1. Trying to max out the game. Alright, gets the other one and maxes out at A09. This might be out of mountains. 1 more Tetris ought to do it for Scuti. And he's going to be done at 977. So Bendy is going to take game number 3 and the set. GG's. Yeah, I don't know why I just started dropping a million frames. You had to play good to finish fast because you have to go. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what happened there. It's very strange. Oh, God. Yeah, if for some reason it froze all three there. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure why. Let me see something. Let me do this. Okay, somehow we're... What? Why did the bitrate go up? What is it doing? Not exactly sure why that happened. I'm gonna read out. Let me see who's live right now. Yeah, why did our internet just start to kill itself? Oh, no one's live right now. What? Man, is anyone that I'm following live? Yeah, no, Tetris is dead right now. Right, let me see. I'll raid Minecraft. Let me see if anyone's live in Minecraft. I'll raid Emerald, I guess. Actually, no, I need to head out. I will catch y'all later. Goodbye.